Good morning, thanks for joining me. I hope everybody is well today and having a good week. I am surrounded by stuff to show you. I thought it was a good time of year to do a sort of travel essentials. Some are sort of aimed at cruising, or cruises, I should say, and some are general travel. The majority are just general travel. A couple are specific to cruises, but generally it's general travel essentials, and some I've shared before and some, quite a few, are completely new ones that I haven't mentioned before and I wanted to share. As ever, I will put the links for, I think everything is from Amazon, I think, so I will put the links for everything that I talk about today in the description box and also in a pinned comment for anyone who struggles to find the description box. I'll put them in a pinned comment at the top of the comment section underneath this video. What else have I got to say? I'm not going to mention prices because Amazon prices fluctuate up and down quite a lot, and they could be out of date as soon as I make the video, and people may come back to this video or find this video at times in the future and the prices could be completely different. So I will just say that everything was very good value for money. I like to find a bargain. We all like a bargain, don't we? So I did research quite thoroughly when I purchased the items. Some are not particularly recent purchases, but yes. Anyway, shall we just get into it? I'm going to put my glasses on, if you do not mind, because I see better with them and I can see myself, my reflection better if I put my glasses on. It would help actually if they're clean. So let's just clean them with the edge of my top. What I actually need is a proper clean, and what I actually need is an updated eye test. I keep saying that, I must get round to booking it. Right, we're going to start with an oldie but a goodie, and it is my compression packing cubes. I have banged on about these forever. I've had this particular set for years, well before lockdown. And they are still in perfect condition, so they last really well. They come in a set, that's the biggest one, a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I do believe. And what they do, I mean, we all know about packing cubes, don't we? We all understand about packing cubes, and for anyone who hasn't seen me wanging on about them before, these particular packing cubes are clever in that is the space. I'm going to demonstrate them as well as I can for you. So you've got the first zip that you put your stuff in, and let's put the stuff in. I've got some rolled up tops here to put into this one. And then you do up your zip to pop them into the packing cube, like so. And then you have a second zip, which you can see the edge of around there, which you do up. I mean, I've only put 3 tops in. I probably could have got 5 in, to be honest. You do up this second zip, like so, and that compresses it down. It doesn't show it so well because I haven't got as many in as I would put in normally if I was packing, but it compresses it right down, so it makes the space it takes up so much smaller. And as I say, they come in various different sizes in this set. I believe they also come in lots of different colours as well. I just liked this rather sunshiny yellow, but I cannot recommend these enough. I use them every single time I go anywhere. As I say, I've had them years. They've lasted really well. They're really well made, and I just love the fact that they flatten everything out. It's like those vacuum cleaner bags that you put your out of season clothing in and suck all the air out, so they take up less space. And let's face it, anything that makes less space or more space available in our suitcases when we go away can only be a good thing, right? Now, my second recommendation is this rucksack. This is not just any old rucksack. This is an anti-theft backpack stroke rucksack. Now, when I'm on holiday and perhaps I'm walking around somewhere that is unfamiliar to me, I am always a little bit nervous of being mugged. I've actually had 2 attempted muggings in my life, fun fact. They didn't get anything, but I'm always a little aware that I don't know about, you know, safety is an issue, isn't it? And I've also talked in recent times about how I'm sick of carrying a tote bag about, and how I've moved to a crossbody bag, a smaller crossbody bag, which I find useful. But when you're out and about for a whole day, and I've perhaps got my vlogging camera and a bottle of water and all my other peripheral stuff, some suntan lotion, it doesn't always fit in a small crossbody bag. And a rucksack is a good option, isn't it? Because it fits on your back, you don't have to carry anything, you haven't got anything on your shoulder, it frees up your arms, and it's just a good option. But the reason I don't always like a rucksack backpack is because I feel they're really vulnerable to thieves. You know, someone could quite easily, while you're looking at something in a shop or just wandering along or standing looking at something, sightseeing, anyone could just open the flap and dip their hand in and get something out, couldn't they? This doesn't open. This is a false flap and a false zip. This is very clever because it opens from the back. So the only access to the inside of this is from the back. It's got this opening here, you've got a couple of pockets, you've got a separate zipped bit in there, but that is against your back, you're wearing it, it's against your back. It's also got a top handle, and you can also wear it as a shoulder bag if you want to, because it's got an extra strap there which is removable. But I just thought that was such a clever idea. I really, really liked it. And yeah, nobody's going to be able to get into that, are they? So it feels really secure, especially, as I say, for if you're wondering about somewhere that you're not particularly familiar with. This comes in a huge number of colours and some different designs as well. The front bit is slightly different on some of them. The next is something that I just came across on my travels around the internet. This is laundry sheets. Now, again, it's a space-saving thing. Again, if you're traveling with hand luggage only, it's something that's not a liquid, so you haven't got to worry about it being in a transparent bag, yada, yada. It's literally, there's 10 sheets in here, which I think break down into 2 strips. Each sheet breaks down into 2 strips, and they just dissolve in water and become laundry detergent. So great for, I got these particularly because we are going on a 2-week holiday. We're not usually away for as long as 2 weeks, but we're going on a 2-week holiday in September, and I will definitely need to be doing some laundry, not loads, but just some bits, you know, of laundry. And I thought that's such an easy way. They're also eco-friendly, I believe. Cleaner Planet is the brand. You can use them in a washing machine, or you can use them for hand wash, and I just thought, what a good idea. Next, let's talk makeup bags. Now, I'm on a never-ending quest for the perfect holiday makeup bag, and I found some really good ones over the years. I used one for a long time that was a hard-sided zip-up case that I used for all of my makeup and skincare when I went away, but I've gone off that one a little bit, and so my new favourite one is this one. It's so clever. This design is so clever. Again, this comes in loads of different designs. So it's got this horizontal zip. It comes into a sort of cube shape, rectangular cube shape, as you can see. It's got a handle on the top. I like the weaved sort of print. So it opens up like that with the zip, and it then opens up and it sits flat. So this sits down completely flat with all your things in it, so you can see what you've got. It's got a middle compartment which is perfect for all your brushes. That zips up. Loads of space with elasticated bits on the side for smaller things, perhaps like lipsticks or powder compacts. It's such a good thing. So you don't need, you can open it up, you can see what you've got without needing to rummage through it, and just, you can leave everything in it. It's a container, it's a storage container, but not one that you need to rummage through. It's just such a good design. I really, really like it, and I think it looks really smart as well when it's done up. I've seen these before, and I've seen smaller versions of the same thing, but I particularly wanted this larger version because that was a good size for me. So as I say, this is my new favourite makeup bag, and I would highly recommend that one. Right, the next thing I found in response to a comment left by a viewer who mentioned that she's always nervous of taking things in her suitcase that are liquid or creams or likely to spill bottles of stuff, and I think we've all had that, haven't we? I have a very memorable occasion when Ashley purchased a very nice bottle of olive oil while we were on holiday. And somehow it had a plastic lid and somehow it came detached in the suitcase on the way home, and quite a lot of it smelled lovely. I love the smell of olive oil, but had quite a lot of pretty ruined clothes. So I found these on my travels around the internet. They come in a pack of 8 and they are, let's be honest, condoms for bottles. They come in 4 different colours. I've got 2 black, 2 white, 2 pink and 2 blue. And the idea is you pull them, that's just a thing of toner. You pop them onto the top and pull them down like this. They sort of seal that up so the lid can't be moved or loosened or come loose in any way while it's in transit. And if it does, hopefully anything that comes out of it is you know, held in by the plastic condom. I'm just going to call them plastic condoms. Do excuse my cat that's just come in, making a really quite unpleasant howling noise. I will feed him, but if he goes and looks, actually, his bowl is full of food, I believe. Right, the next one is a genius idea. I got this specifically for cruise, but in actual fact, it would be really useful for any sort of travel or even carrying around with you on a day-to-day basis. This is a collapsible water bottle. Has a useful hook. So you just flip the lid off, open it up like that, and there it is. You can hook it onto your bag or your belt or whatever you like. I just really like that as a concept. I feel like water can be very expensive. It comes in plastic bottles that are not single-use plastic and all of that. And it's a useful thing to have in your bag, isn't it? And it doesn't take up very much room either. Great idea. Now the next one is something that I actually saw people using on holiday in Zante last year on the beach, and I thought, what a brilliant idea, I really need these. So I went and sought them out, and this is what they are. They are just, sorry, that's my, let me just turn that off. These are giant pegs, and what they are used for is when it's windy and you want to put your beach towel over your sun lounger on the beach, and it keeps blowing off. And I can attest to the fact that this is very irritating, because I didn't have these last year in Zante and almost everybody else on the beach did. And my towel, every time I got up off my chair and went and had a swim or something, would blow away from my chair. These hold it on, you clip them on. How clever is that? So I was determined to get some. Of course, they've loads of other uses as well. If you're drying your towels over the balcony, you could clip them on, or doing other bits of laundry. So very, very useful. I would definitely be taking, these come in a pack of 8 and 2 of each of the 4 colours, and I'm sure I'll be finding other uses for those as well, but 4 of those will definitely be coming on holiday with me and Ashley to clip our towels to our deck chairs. I think especially these days, I've got my new beach towels, which I showed you earlier this year, are from Shein, and they're really lightweight ones, which is great, but again, they blow away easily, you know. So next one's an adapter. I've got this again for our next holiday in Greece. It's a European, so it's 3, 2, let me start that again. It's a European plug on this side, then you can put 2 3-pin plugs into it and also 3 USBs. And I see some people in travel videos take these great big long electrical things with the, you know, think that you can plug multiple things into. I don't want anything big and massive, so that is just perfect for Ashley and myself. Just one little thing that plugs into one socket, and you can put all your doobly-doos, your chargers and anything else you need to plug in into that, and that was a very reasonable price, so I was pleased with that one. Next, this is pretty cruise specific, this one. Cruise cabin walls are generally made of metal on cruise ships, and cruise cabins can also be very small and compact and bijou, can't they? And these are really useful little magnetic hooks that you can attach by their magnet to your wall and hang anything up. They do look tiny, but they hold a lot of weight, these. They will hold my lightweight summer dressing gown, no problem at all. So just really useful for hanging anything at all you want to hang in a cruise cabin. They come in a pack of either 6 or 8, I think, these, but yeah, very useful. Even for hanging like jewellery on, or little lanyard with your cruise card in. Super, super useful. I picked the idea for these up off a travel video and I found them very, very useful last time we went cruising. Right, the next one, we are nearly there. Let's talk about this hanging toiletry bag. The reason I like this one so much is it has a hanger. It opens up, that's what it looks like closed. It's got a zippy compartment there. It's got loads of compartments, so that's good for all your skincare, your deodorant, your toothbrush, your toothpaste, all of that sort of thing. And you can hang it on the back of your bathroom door with the hanger, or any other place you like, really. But that's so good for travel, just have all your stuff in one place. You've got loads of different compartments there, and just really good. I found that one super useful. The next one is travel hangers. How often do you go somewhere and there's not enough coat hangers? For me, very, very often, but that might just be me because I take a lot of things. So what could be more useful than having a set of these that pack up really small? They open up like that and then like that. To a full-sized hanger, which is perfect. They've got these little things if you're hanging stuff that has loops on it. Those are useful, and they come in a set. I think these came in a set of 10, and they came in 3 different colours. I've got pink, I've also got green, and I've also got like a pastel yellowy colour also that comes in those. But as I say, really useful. They fold up super small, so you can just pop a couple of them into your case or your bag, and you know you've got them to hand if you need them. Just 2 more items to go. These come in a pack of 2. They are night lights. They do have a UK plug on them. If you're going somewhere unfamiliar and you wake up in the night and need the loo, yes, that is me. If you are that person, it's nice to be able to sort of see where you're going, isn't it? Without having to put a light on and disturb the other person you're in the room with. These are great because they have a sensor that you can keep them plugged in all the time, and they turn on at dusk and turn off at dawn. So I really like that aspect of them. The light is not super bright, but it's bright enough to give off a glow to see where you're going. So they don't disturb me at night because I do like a dark room. They're really small and compact and neat. Again, I didn't want something giant that was going to sit in the plug hole, but just something that was easy to travel with me. They come in a pack of 2, these ones. The final item, which I haven't even opened yet because it's only just arrived yesterday, this one, is something that again, a viewer recommended. Last time Ashley and I went on a cruise, we came back with, both of us, with hacking coughs. And the time before we got COVID, but that's another story. But someone suggested a humidifier, a portable humidifier, because the air in the cabins are really, really dry. So I decided that I would get a portable humidifier. So here is my portable humidifier. I won't be able to tell you if it works or not because I'm not going on a cruise until next year now. In fact, I believe my brother is booking us a cruise for next year today, as we speak, so that's exciting. But yeah, so a viewer suggested this, so I got this one. It was a very reasonable price. It's only tiny, as you can see, so it's portable. It charges with a little charger here, so it doesn't need batteries or anything, and it looks like it lights up as well. So I'll let you know, but it won't be for a while, if that does anything to help us with the raspy sore throats and cough situation when we go on a cruise. Right, as I said, I will link everything I've talked about below. I hope that was useful or interesting or something, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.